Hey everyone. Question I get asked fairly often is how many shoes do I have or how many heels do I have? Well, stick around for the answer, but there's a little bit of a question I had to pose back, and let me explain why. So, it, as anyone knows, a lot of shoes kind of teeter on, which category would we define them in? And with posing that question, how many shoes do I have? One of my questions was, where do we define that? Um, if it's every pair of shoes I have, that's one number. It is a notably bigger number than if it's every pair of women's shoes do I have or every pair of heels. So, like for instance, this is a women's ballet flat. Do we count that? What about the men's fashion shoes? Because again, I'm very much gender anarchist, so these are viable as a fashion look. I don't use them very often, except when I have to be more of a just traditional men's fashion look. How high of a heel counts as a heel? So I decided anything over an inch over the platform. So if it's so I actually counted this as a flat. Yes, it's got this much heel back here, but it's also got this much platform. It's not an inch over the platform. So to me, these walk like flats. These just barely count as a heel because it's an inch over the platform. Heels, obviously heels. So, anyways, our totals. Boots with heels, 92. Boots in general. By the way, boots are anything tall enough to cover the protruding bone of the ankle. These count as boots. These are not boots, obviously. So whether we're talking tall or short, that's what classifies as a boot. Anything that's a heel, again, inch over the platform, 197. Anything that is a women's, that excludes just generic work shoes and whatnot, and also anything that's men's fashion shoes. 221. Now, fashion shoes. This is everything that I consider fashion dress, not just purely utilitarian work shoes, things like that. 233. All of my shoes, total, every pair of shoes that I can lay hands on and place right now, 245. 245 pairs of shoes. Now, there is one slight addition to this that I wouldn't really count. I've got a small for sale or donate pile that's actually going to grow because I need to go through some more of this because there's stuff that I don't wear, I'm not going to wear, they don't fit well, things like that. Currently, that pile is sitting at about 15 pairs. So there's 15 pairs in there that probably shouldn't have been counted because they're headed out the door. So anyways, there's your answer, guys. Hope that helps.